here we are. Silver Airways Virtual. We are going to, well, we're sitting in Orlando. And we are going to Pensacola. Alright. Yeah. Let's get rocking and rolling. We're in a hotel mode already. Passengers have been loaded. Let's just see what we got cooking here. Get down. Everything's looking good here. Let's go to the top. Let's get him on. Let's test this big boy. Let's get the beacon. Lights on. Okay, we're armed. Let's go bright.
Terrain awareness. Test. Start. Terrain awareness. System test. Terrain awareness. Test complete.
Okay. My plan's already in. I'm going to go ahead and get ready. 18.45 is what we're at right now. So we're Silver Wing 68. And we're in the ATR-42 today. $120, 25.2. If we want to listen to it.
Notices to air mission. Taxiway G closed between 3 and East. Advise on initial contact. You have information after. Orlando International Airport ATIS information after. 1253 Zulu. Wind 186 at 4. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1000. Few clouds at 15,000. 25,000 scattered. Temperature 26. 2.26. Altimeter 2988. Simultaneous departures from parallel runways in use. Departing runways 17 right, 18, 18. Notices to air mission. Taxiway G closed between 3 and East. Advise on initial contact. You have information after. Orlando International Airport ATIS information after. 1253 Zulu. Wind 186 at 4.
Okay.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 1000.
And Orlando Tower, Silver Wing 68, at gate 13 with information Oscar IFR clearance to Pensacola.
Silver Wings 68 Orlando Tower, good morning. You're cleared to the Pensacola Airport via the Orlando 6 departure radar vectors as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 16,000 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is offline, squawk 4301.
Okay, Silver Wings 68 cleared to Pensacola via the Orlando 6 radar vectors as filed. Altitude 5,000, expect 16,000. Frequency is offline, and we're squawk 4301.
Silver Wings 68, your readback is correct. Push and start is at your discretion. Call me when ready to taxi. Plan runway 18 left.
Okay, push and starts at our discretion. We'll call you when ready to taxi, and we'll expect runway 18 left. Silver Wings 68. Push the taxi. All right. We're fueled up, everything's good, so let's go ahead and start our flight on the 8 cars. So 8 cars is now, for Silver Airways Virtual is going strong. Let's go ahead and get ourselves pushed back. We're already in hotel mode. Let's just make sure we're off here. Okay, we don't need any more power. So let's go ahead and get our here. Yeah. All right. Parking brake is off. We're good. Ground power, good. We do need.
Orlando Tower, Delta
Need to do a couple things here, actually.
78, ready for taxi to 17 right with information Oscar on board.
Delta 24 heavy, taxiway Hotel 3 is closed, so runway 17 right, taxi via Hotel 4, hotel.
Hotel 4, Hotel 3 is offline. Delta 24 heavy.
Delta 24 heavy, just confirm, taxi via Hotel 4 and hotel.
Hotel 4, then hotel. 24 heavy.
And 18 left. So let's go ahead and get the MAC2 set up here, or the FMS.
Delta 2424 heavy, is that a left or right turn onto hotel?
And Delta 24, continue following around the ramp, so it's a veer right here for you. So go right, and then it's going to be your next left turn.
Yes sir, I understand. They're just asking, when I make that left and go onto hotel, do I continue going left or do I go right?
Oh, my apologies, sir. On Hotel 4, turn left onto hotel.
Left on the hotel, Delta 242 heavy. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's go ahead and perf page 110. Bam. There we go. Okay. 110 on the V1 and 110 on the rotate. Transponder's on, initial altitude's on. We've got our clearance, got our ATIS, Oscar's on board. Good. We have our before propeller rotation checklist, and we can advance us to there. So we have the nose wheel steering is off. Let's go ahead and get our parking brake off. Beacon is on, so let's go ahead and commence our pushback. Let's pre-plan our pushback with ambitious pilots. Ta-da. Boom, boom. Press the pushback. Let's just make sure we're not pushing back on anybody. Nope. Alright, let's go ahead. We're in heading mode. We've got IAS. We know we're going out radar vectors.
Orlando Tower, Max Aviation 81, established ILS, runway 17 right, and currently
We're magenta.
11.4 miles out.
Taxi checklist. Okay.
And Max Aviation 81 Orlando Tower, hello again. Continue approach. I'm going to see if I can fit in a heavier departure before you, so stand by when continue approach.
Continue approach, Max Aviation 81.
Let's go ahead and set us to
And Max Aviation 81, are you able to sidestep runway 18 right or 17 left?
Yes, I can switch over 17 left on the visual approach, Max Aviation 81.
Max Aviation 81, cleared visual approach for runway 17 left, winds are 180 at 4, runway 17 left, cleared land.
Clear to land, visual approach, runway 17 left, Max Aviation 81.
Tower Delta 2424, heavy holding short of 117 right.
Delta 2424 heavy, on up to Cape, winds are 180 at 4, runway 17 right, your clip takeoff.
On nav to Cape, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 2424 heavy.
condition lever to auto. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get the other side going. Okay, we've got not good fuel flow. Now we have good fuel flow. Starter still engaged. Green on oil pressure. ITT is rising, now declining. We are over 11 here. Condition 1. To auto. Go pitch. Yep, CDL's back here was on. Of course, this was the before propeller rotation checklist. Trims, door, seatbelts, beacon, we're good. Okay, we got the before taxi, FWS, recall, hatch, closed, never opened. Okay, condition levers 1 and 2 are auto, anti-icing. Don't need it, but let's go ahead and do our deal here. True. We are good. Icing true. true. You can see it in the window. Anti-skid. Flaps 15. You can see anti-skid ends all the way across. We're good. Flaps 15. Set. Nose wheel steering. Back on. Good. Transponder is set. Let's confirm. Yes, confirmed.
Delta 2424 Heavy, proceed on course. No further ATC is available. You can switch to Unicom 122.8. Thanks for flying out of Orlando and enjoy your flight.
Delta 2424 switching over to Unicom. Thank you so much for the coverage. See ya.
See ya. Max Aviation 81, exit right when able.
Go on.
Exit right, Max Aviation 81.
Let's just test our.
And Max Aviation 81, say you're parking today.
Unfortunately, I have no parking chart, so if you could just head me to one apron of your choice.
Max Aviation 81, no worries. Airside 4, taxi via Foxtrot, Echo 5, cross runway 17 right on Foxtrot.
Max Aviation 81, sorry, please say again.
Max Aviation 81, Airside 4, taxi
Okay, we
via
got brakes.
Foxtrot, Echo 5,
Light
cross
is
runway
on,
17
brakes.
right on Foxtrot.
Takeoff config. Taxi.
Apron 4 via Foxtrot, Echo 5, cross runway 17 right via Foxtrot, Max Aviation 81.
Left, roll, right, roll, down, back, right rudder, left rudder, neutral, good, spoiler, left, right green, we're good. Okay, I think we're all good here.
Orlando Tower, Spirit Wings 1227 with information Oscar at Airside 1, requesting IFR clearance to Boston.
Spirit Wings 1227 Orlando Tower, good morning. You are cleared to the Boston Airport via phase 3, departure via transition as filed. Climb via the SID, expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is offline, squawk 6570.
Cleared departure on the phase 3 departure. Expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after, and 6570 for Spirit Wings 1227.
Spirit Wings 1227, your repack is correct. Session start at your discretion. Contact me when ready to taxi. Plan runway 18 left.
Expect 18 left for Spirit Wings 1227.
Orlando Tower, Silver Wings 68, ready to taxi.
Silver Wings 68, runway 18 left. Taxi via Juliet 1, Juliet Charlie.
Okay, 18 left via Juliet 1, Juliet Charlie, Silver Wing 68.
And all aircraft on the frequency Orlando Tower will be closing here in about 10 minutes.
Let's go ahead and get us on. Uh-oh, something just happened. We did something. Takeoff briefing, gust lock is off, flight control screen correct, transponders on, airflow is good, cabin crew, hold on, Juliet, oh, I gotta get get on our landing lights. Pop on our strobe. Cabin crew. Exterior lights. Reset there. Flight director's on. Rudder cam. Good. Before takeoff checklist is complete.
Silver Wing 6 on departure for heading 290, winds are 180 at 4, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, we're going to fly heading 290, clear for takeoff, 18 left, Silver Wing 68.
Tower, JetBlue 126, inbound runway 18 right.
JetBlue 126, good morning, Orlando Tower. Winds are 180 at 4, runway 18 right, you're clear to land.
But then 18 right for JetBlue 126.
Okay, we're in the notch.
And JetBlue 126, do you have Terminal C on your scenery?
Yes, we do. We're going to gate Charlie 19 as our gate today.
JetBlue 126, you can roll to the end, exit on Bravo 10.
Bravo 10 for JetBlue 126.
Yaw damper and lights. Okay, let's
And Silver Wing 68, no further ATC services are available. You can monitor Unicom 122.8. Enjoy your flight, come back soon.
Okay, we'll monitor Unicom Silver Wing 68. Have a great day. Thanks for your help. All right, after takeoff, well, first we're told we need to go to Unicom, so let's do that. Landing gear up, flaps up, power management to climb, engine bleeds, we're on, taxi takeoff lights off, altimeters are set. $5,000? No, now we're going to 16. So I definitely cheated there. I put in the heading at 290 on takeoff. I knew we'd make the turn at around 400 feet. So without having an FO, right, to put it in for us, we just do it. Things you gotta do. Alright, let's go direct. VIZTA. LNAV, green. Did not hit the chrono. Looks like it did it for us. Not sure why it's going right to after landing. Maybe we'll have to Google that on the way. Procedure pending. Cockpit door. What is this? Alright, we're at 82. We're at climb power. Yeah, I guess we did chrono anyway. Huh. Alright, well, can we take a shortcut? Is it worth it to take a shortcut? Nah. Well, maybe. Alright, so we definitely have to dust off our weather radar, because we got some stuff coming up. Don't know how to delete. So we should be at VIZTA in 8 minutes and 13 seconds. It's at 25.6 miles. Orlando right there, I would expect. think this is the Florida Turnpike. I think. Yeah, I'm not sure. This looks like to be... Well, let me get out my VFR chart. Sorry, guys. Lake Apopka? Yeah, I would think that's Lake Apopka. Which would definitely mean that this is the Florida Turnpike. And this would be the east-west going into downtown Orlando. There's downtown Orlando right there. Yeah, that's downtown Orlando right there. There's the east-west or across town. What a beeline? I don't know what they're gonna call it. Wow, you can see all the way to the space center, Cape Canaveral Space Center. It'd be really neat if they actually had launches. If we had scenery with launches. Keep that in mind. That would be pretty cool. We should have the scenery like a SpaceX scenery. Shouldn't we do that? Shouldn't we just have a load in the SpaceX scenery when we know there's one on a pad? It'd be pretty cool. Who's gonna do that? Is it even out there? Let me check. Now I gotta check. Alright, I'm going to flightsim.to. We're gonna go SpaceX. Well, there's... Oh, there is. SpaceX Boca Chica launch site. It's not here. Huh. So they do have a launch site. Do they have Cape Canaveral? Let's go ahead and look at that. Hold on, guys. Cape. Oops. Canaveral. Well, they got the lighthouse. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Nope. But yeah, that's downtown. It's got to be the airport right here. Yep. And here comes all the crud. Okay, time to level off, huh? Alt star. Let's go ahead and get some. Ocala's 299er 0, so let's go ahead and just set that because that's really close. That's the VOR 211, huh? So we did an abbreviated pre-flight. We actually started in a hotel mode, which I like. But I missed a couple things, right? I don't think I reset the fuel. That's definitely on one of the Final cockpit prep checklist 2, I think it is. Excuse me. Alright. VIZTA 220 kilograms. Supposed to be at 1862, so we're ahead of the game for sure. Not sure why. But we're supposed to be there in 16 minutes. We're there in 13. Okay. Let's check the radar. Alright, looks like we are at our cruising speed. So let's go ahead and cruise. Should have hit those a long time ago. Battery 28, good. Yeah, so we've been running in dev mode just in case we don't get a start. We're gonna go into the electrical system and see what's going on. Haven't had it since though. We did have some problems starting the airplane, but not anymore. Okay, we're going to Charlie Tango Yankee. It's a VOR, 71 miles out. Let's go ahead and start our look at Pensacola. Never too early. Okay, so 020 at 5. Let's go ahead while we're here. Okay, 020 at 5. Altimeter is 88. So right now, let's go to digital ATIS really quick on our computer. Because I would suspect no, Pensacola is not reporting on digital ATIS. Okay, let's take a look. So the winds are coming out of 02 at 5. Could that be considered calm? And is there a preferred calm runway? No doubt, it seems like 17 is their primo. Looking to see if there's any particular gate. And I'm thinking right now we're going to go for runway 8. It's gate 11. So main terminal, gate 11. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see if we have any parking info, instruction. Pensacola main terminal gates. Pensacola main terminal gates. Gate 11 seems to be on the end. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. I don't know. We're definitely on the end. It says lower level. I'm not even sure we have. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. We don't have what we don't what we don't have is a scenery for it. We are in the default mode. I know, bummer. Let's go see if they have one. Let's go to KPNS Pensacola Airport. Flight sim. Sorry. Flight sim.to. KPNS. Here it is. Oh no. No, they don't have any. It's just GSX profiles. Ooh. Just flight. Oh, Sim Market has one. Got a couple. Yeah, Sim Market has one. Pretty cool looking, actually. It's, you know, I'm gonna drop $20. I don't know. Any belts? $22. Interesting. All right. Well, we may have to do it before our next flight. It's our westernmost, Silver Airways virtual westernmost. All right, we know which gate we're going to, so we're going to gate 11. And we're targeting runway 8. But let's just see. Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look at the approaches. Well, they got an RNAV for runway 8. And we've been working on our RNAVs. So 30 miles out, 2,600, within 2,000. Okay. So we're gonna get on Hegobob. So we're gonna go runway 8. So we can get into a downwind perhaps or something, and then go direct to Hegobob. What are our minimums here? Call it 350 on the LPV. We're overcast 300 right now, so this approach ain't gonna work. At least right now it's not gonna work. Well. Could always do the 1.7. So let's do this. If the conditions get better, we'll shoot the RNAV. But if they don't, we'll do the ILS. So we fly to the airport, then come up here, and then we have an initial approach fix of Scilab. They're saying Brent. Oh, interesting. What is Brent? Brent is 6.3 out. That's doable. 10 miles from Brent. I actually like to go to Scilab. We can get vectored on there. We can just get vectored in on that. That would be good. We're not much better here. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. Wow, I didn't realize. Wow, we're 121 feet up in the air. Okay. I mean, I thought it was right on the water. How can it be 121 feet high? That's unreal. Okay. Well, it's 300 above ground, so there's 200 here, so actually either one will work. There's 250, 300, so okay. So 300 feet above ground, yeah, actually this will work. The RNAV will work. I just was not looking. I was assuming they were the same numbers because I'm thinking to myself, it's right on the water. It's got to be, but if I just look over to the right in the parentheses, above ground is 250. The first cloud, overcast 300. How long ago was that? 12:53. That was a long time ago. See if we have a more up-to-date. Coming up on city. $600. Seems like it's getting better. 020 at 600. All right, we're gonna the 060? No, 020 at 6. So I am good with going with the RNAV at this point. What are the winds again? 020 at 6. What do we put in here? 020 at 5. So let's just update that to 6. What is 2988? Samey. Well, we haven't done an ILS in a while, but this is set up for the RNAV 8. Now we have the visibility, and we just did a whole series on the RNAV. Kind of like to practice the ILS, but so there's a VOR out here. Interesting. Right over the... Wow. It would be kind of nice to head towards that after PHIPS, not the airport, but I think somewhere PHIPS, then we can kind of just go due west, come out here, and then come on back to our HEGOB. Come here, and once we're due north of HEGOB, make a right turn, and away we go. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. It's a good flight plan. Not sure why we had two KPNSs, but I guess there's a reason. I don't think there's a reason. I think it's a waypoint and then our destination. Go none. Oh, interesting. Well, maybe that's why we don't eliminate the PNS. Now I see. We missed on the database. We can't put an airport in. Interesting. So now what? I'm screwed because I can't. My flight plan says to go direct. But now... That's interesting. And there's no VOR on the field, so I just can't add the VOR. I wonder if I can do runway 8. No. Maybe? Okay. I'm good with this. I'm good with going with the discontinuity. And just flying and flying heading. I'm definitely good with that. Five. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So HEGOB is 2,000 feet, and you could see kind of our minimums coming in here on the TAA. $30 miles out, 2,600. Within 30 miles, 2,000. It's kind of neat. Get a good look at the naval base coming through. Is anything showing up on the radar? Kind of blows me away. All right, so let's go outside the cockpit. Off of Mexico. All right, so it's interesting how it has not updated. 060 at 7. Yeah, overcast at 1500. So this is gonna be fun. Just so we know, right now, Pensacola is showing 020 at 6, 10 statute miles, overcast at 600 feet, 29er 88. No more rain. So the rain's in front of us. Alright, why can't I clear the procedure menu? Clear procedure menu. ATR 2020. I don't know why. Oh, these are brightness. Oh, hit the power button. That would not be good. Procedure menu. Oh, interesting. So you could do it here too. Procedure pending. Okay, how to clear. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Oh no. Oh, there's, look at that. There we go. Check that out. Flying into the rainbow. Nice. Alright, so we need to get down to 2,000 feet basically, so that's 14, do the math, 14, just call it 5. We need 70 miles. A little photographic opportunity. To 195. $15.32. Man, still a little ways away. Oh, there's a waypoint. We can just go direct to the threshold. Very interesting. And I wonder what would happen there. Would it clear out the approach? That's good to know. It also shows you the bearing. I mean, so we could go on a heading of 290. It'll take us right to the threshold. So that's what we could do instead of going direct to. I mean, because we know our flight plan says after PHIPS direct to PNS, we would expect to be vectored at some point along that line. But we don't have Jacksonville Center to help us. Oh, good. Oh my gosh. So we just come up here and hit manual delete when it was highlighted. And we're then. Look at that. Terrific. We figured it out. We do have our landing elevation. Let's go ahead and get our MDA in. Let's go 350. And here's the coast. Beautiful. Sandblast right here. Little resort area. Port St. Joe. Right? Is that Sandblast? Let's go to my I don't know if I can say that that's Sandblast. I think it is, though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it is. Yeah, this is St. Teresa, right? Yeah, that's what this is. St. Teresa, Wakulla County. Air Force Base is up here. I think you can see the runway right there. No, that's not an Air Force Base. That is Carabel Thompson. Maybe. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Gonna get on our lights in advance because we know we're gonna be in the clouds at some point, and then we don't want to be scrambling to put on our lights. And I should say the cabin lights. Let's go ahead and get Pensacola it'll be 19.9. Okay. Good. ATIS 121.25. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be arriving on the RNAV runway 8. Final approach course will be 080. Our final approach fix will be Tiggle at 1,700 feet. We have a decision altitude of 350. Clouds will be at 600, so should be fun. And touchdown zone will be 100 feet. So you can just see the difference there. 100 feet. Our mist will be climbing 600, then a left turn to 2200. So we do want to put 2200 in the box once we capture. It'll be an LPV, so we'll have vertical and lateral guidance. Nothing out of the ordinary here. 3-degree glide path. We have a reel and we have a PAPI. So we're not going to have a whole bunch of lights to look at. Just a reel, which is just right at the threshold. But we will have a PAPI. So we get to see how many reds we have. We're going to keep track of this since we're doing the RNAV, the distances from each. Remember, Tiggle should be 4.9. HEGOB should be 11.6. We're probably going to see a little bit more. Once we cross Tiggle, it's probably going to be 5.3, 5.4. This runway, $7,000 feet. We have lots of places to get off. Boy, would it be nice to be able to get off at Alpha. Just saying. That would be pretty cool if we can get off at Alpha. If not, we'll have to blow through and go to Charlie. I am not getting off at runway 17 because, one, we don't have authority to, and two, there could be ILS traffic coming in. For sure. Taxi to gate 11. That is our arrival briefing. Or approach briefing, I should say. Our arrival coming up on PHIPS. We're probably just going to go ahead and hit 275, come out here, and then once we're due south of HEGOB, we'll turn north to intercept. We'll have to descend. I like to get us to descend to like 3,000, 4,000 feet. Again, if we need to go 14,000, so I like to multiply by 5, so that gives us 70 miles. So we'll be on a vector heading after PHIPS. and so that will be we'll be in heading mode, so we'll have to do vertical speed to get down. So we have a cell out there. We're going to be turning right here, and we're probably going to pass it. Pensacola still reporting 600 feet on the sky vector. So that's where I'm going, guys. I'm on the sky vector. Do we get updates in the air? No, we're not getting any updates in the air. So we had a good student controller there at Orlando. I did make a mistake on the taxi out. We were told to taxi out Juliet 1, Juliet Charlie. I went Juliet 2, Juliet Charlie. He didn't call us up on that. That's good to know. But everything else is flawless. He did give us a heading clearance on takeoff, which I thought was pretty cool. So it just wasn't a straight out. Oh, here we go. Auto ATC. What's going on here? Welcome. If ATC is offline, you may receive automated guidance to assist online controllers. After receiving instructions, resume own navigation, as Auto ATC does not offer separation services. It is not available everywhere. Okay. All right, so we got Auto ATC, but I mean, we're squawking what we need to squawk. Everything's good. I don't think he's going to give us descent instructions. I don't think he's going to give us much of anything, but we'll see. Let's go to Jax. So we're going to the Jacksonville ARTCC VATSIM website. They do have an event coming up on the 12th of September, and that is Fly the Panhandle. So Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Pensacola will be featured with full ATC, and so we're going to participate. Silver Airways Virtual.com. We know people there. Yep. So anyway, yeah. So we're going to probably make the same flight, Orlando into Pensacola that night. So that's what we're probably going to do. I don't know if we're going to do Pensacola back to Orlando. We might. That may be cool. Not sure which way we're going to go. So we're getting about 80 miles away from the airport. When we go to Prague, 116 from the airport. That's interesting. We're coming on FIPS here in 5 minutes. Bugs me not having a bug in the right spot. Alright, here we go. Getting ready. Getting excited. Gonna do our heading routine. We could just go to Hegob direct. It would be interesting to do that, wouldn't it? And then we could go back to heading mode at some point and then redirect to I'm watching an airplane that has passed. I'm going to show you guys. Been there. But here is Destin right here. KDTS. You guys see it? Destin. Here's us. Here's Pensacola. Watch this guy. He's coming from Orlando. But his destination was Destin. Yeah, that's a long vector. He probably, hope he's okay. He'll probably catch it when he's in Dallas. Maybe Mobile. That's funny. What is a Delta MD-88 doing leaving Eglin Air Force Base? Oh. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, here's my boys up here. Oh, Syracuse. Syracuse is live. That'd be fun to take it Syracuse to Boston this morning. Who is this? Maddie, you know. These are... You guys want to fly in some airspace, man. Go to Boston Center. Good stuff. You like Pistons? You like Pistons? Go ahead and join Cape Air. Get some great routes. Go look at our YouTube, boy. I don't know, we got close to 40 right at this point flights on there from Cape Air. Got lots of good controllers. Are always learning. They're good. Love flying in and out of Boston. Going to Nantucket down here. Yeah, good stuff. But they got Syracuse going on this morning, which is cool. We've got the Syracuse scenery. Went ahead, bought it, went in on it. Haven't been doing as much as we'd like out of Syracuse, but... Alright, here we go. Let's remove it. Give you guys a break. Usually I forget it. Okay, so we got some things going on over here. We're coming up on FIPS. kind of far to be vectored, but we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna go to 275 once we cross FIPS. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens for fun. We're crossing FIPS on LNAV. Heading select. Will it go? There we go. Heading select, so it centered our bug back to straight. So we're 80 out to there, so let's go ahead and get us down to 10,000 at least. Let's begin our descent. Actually, you know what? We're just going down 3,000. Let's go to 3. And pretty soon I'm going to be talked into going to 2. Well, let's go 3. All right, we're going to go. We're going to try to keep it at 135. If we have to decrease some power, we will. All right, FWS recall we hit. Landing elevation is set. FMS nav and perf. Do we have everything in? It's all in. Good. Decision height. Yep, we got it. Check. Arrival briefing. Check. All right, descent has been completed. Descent checklist has been completed. Let's pull the power a tad. Want to maintain 235, 240-ish. And we are coming in. Let's go ahead and pipe up the approach checklist. So we will have the seatbelts go on at 10,000 as well as the landing lights. And we need, it's 288. Let's just see for giggles. No, it does not update. So that's good to know. It says we'll be at 3,000 at this point. That's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and let's just go to 500. Actually, you know what? Let's raise this up to go to 10,000 feet. Actually, let's go 7. I know, I'm so indecisive. We need a controller. You know what? It's even. We're going even that way, so let's go down to 6. Come back, David. Come back. He's still flying. 29er Hotel is still chugging away northwest. We'll give the update if he turns around. We'll give the play-by-play. Oh, that looks like a nasty cell. Look, 2 nasty cells up here. May have to divert on that one. That's nasty. There's no way we're at 6,000 in 10 miles. So we're on a heading course, 275, to bring us out here just south of Hegob, and then we'll turn direct to Hegob and go from there. And we'll clear ourselves out or above 2,000 Hegob, cleared for the RNAV runway 8 approach. Hey, here he is. He's back. He woke up. He did. What a nice textbook turn there. He's coming back. Maybe he was just deviating for weather. Huh? Wanted to say he went into Alabama. Maybe he had some relatives to say hello to in Mobile. Who knows? 2-9er Hotel, congratulations. It's okay. What happens in Mobile stays in Mobile. Alright, here we go. Been there. Been there. I can only make fun if I've been there myself. Alright, so here we go. We've got some cells in front of us. Go ahead and get on the seatbelt light. Advise the cabin crew. It's heading south, so there's really no way to dodge it. We'll end up deviating though. It's going to put us off a tad. That's interesting. You can see how it's going quickly. I almost want to go right. I think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to go left. I think I'm going to go right. I think I'm going to skirt this. Here we go. You guys ready? Get our landing lights on now that we're below 10,000 feet. Well, what we're seeing doesn't quite match up with I'm seeing a cell right in front of us. Could that be the airport? So that's got to be off the airport. So we're going to split them. Not the smartest thing to do. For sure. Man, the radar is wonky. We'll go this way. Okay, we're going to go to 3,000, let's just say it. Silver Wings 233, descend to maintain 3,000 feet. Down to 3, Silver Wings 233. Well, I wonder if we can see him now. He should be right off our right wing. He hasn't descended yet. He's at 22,000 feet. See if we can wave to him. Yeah, I can't see him. Silver Wings 233, turn left, 270. Turning left, heading 270, Silver Wings 233. Actually, we should have been cleared to 260. Silver Wings 233, turn left 10 degrees. Turning left 10 degrees, Silver Wings 233. Alright, so our approach seatbelts are on, landing lights are on, altimeters. Hold on. We're at 700 feet now. 5 statute miles, 29990. So we're good on that. Altimeters are good. Cabin altitude, check. 500 feet. We're good. Approach checklist is complete. For landing checklist. Cabin crew has been advised. Okay, we're going to keep it there. Let's go ahead and start slowing down to 220. activate. Hey, no way, we're 89 miles away from Pensacola. Oh, you know what? Am I using the right? Yeah, KPNS. I don't get it. So we're about 10 miles to the southwest. Pensacola traffic, Silver Wings 68 is 10 miles to the southwest. Inbound for the RNAV 08 approach. Pensacola traffic. Okay, Alt Star. And we're going to set it to 1700 once we get there. Let's lower our power a little bit more. Our speed will decrease once we level off here. Come on. Alt Star. We need Alt Green. Alt Green. So let's go to 1700. We're going to go on this heading just a little longer before we make the turn. Bob is 11 miles out. That's good to know. All right, let's go direct. Okay, here we go. Let's go nav. Let's get us in here. Let's keep following the heading bug. Let's start descending. I don't see a TOD line, which does bother me. See if we can hit VNAV. No. Yeah, there's no TOD line. Okay. Let's go ahead and get down. Let's go to 2000. Let's go ahead and get our TO. We'll get there in a minute. Let's get low. Let's get to 180. Okay, we're 10 miles out. Let's prime the approach. Good, we got the VPs in. Got 1,700 feet. Remember, the VFP won't kick in until 2 miles in front of Tiggle. Pensacola traffic, Silver Wings 68 established on the RNAV 8, runway 8 approach. Pensacola. We got Alt Star. Let's go ahead and put our first degree of flaps in. We're 2.8 miles from Tiggle. Okay, here we go. VFP. I did hit the VNAV button. So we're VFP now, so we can go to 2,200 feet. So we're 2,200 feet, which is our missed approach. We're 0.9 from Tiggle. I want to maintain, I want to try to keep our power or speed up a tad. Okay, we're at Tiggle. Let's go ahead and get our landing gear down. Landing gear, come on now, 1 green. 3 green. So landing gear, let's go ahead and get 1 more notch of flaps. Power management to TO, TLU, low speed is on, anti-icing, nope, we don't need any lights. External lights, let's go ahead and get our takeoff and landing, good, seatbelts are on, everything's good. Let's go ahead and put some more power, a little slow. So it's 350. Don't have the runway yet. Pensacola traffic, Silver Wing 68, short final for runway 8. There it is. So it's the real lights, right? So we've disengaged. Let's go ahead and do a last. A little bit of rain. It's a VASI. Not a pappy. Oh yeah, this is the default airport. You can see if we're going to want to do any flying. Wow. They don't even have a taxiway turn off for us because they're like, there's no way. But we did it. Alright, let's go ahead and get on the brakes. Parking brake is set. No, we're not. Let's go ahead and get the radar comes off. Let's get our lights. Light. Strobe off. All this looks good. Oh, it's Alpha. Pensacola traffic. Silver Wing 68 clear of runway 8. Vacated Alpha. Taxiing to gate 11 via Alpha Bravo Alpha 7. Pensacola. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Flaps up. I'd love to get. This is not. Before takeoff. God, guys. How about after landing? Radar. Flight controls. Gust lock. That's right. Flaps up. Trim. Alright, let's go ahead and start our taxi. Do I have the brake on? Brake off. Flaps are up. Gosh. And we're definitely going to want to get the landing strobe off. Taxing off. Probe heats are off. And TRU is off. Okay, this is 11 right here. So, when we come in this way. Let's go ahead and put on the brakes. let's go ahead and power. Well, here we are in Pensacola. Pretty cool. All right, let's get the beacon off. And let's open up. Let's unload everybody. End of flight. All right, so that was very interesting. So a couple things happened there that I was not expecting. We never got a TOD. Never got a TOD. We hit direct to. We went on LNAV. We hit VNAV. Nothing happened. Just didn't get a TOD. So that was interesting, but that was okay. We went ahead and VS'd it, vertical speed it down to 2,000 feet, and then put us down to 1,700, kind of the dive and drive. And then we armed VFP, then we hit VNAV, and then once we got 2 miles out from the final approach fix, VFP went green. We had the VNAV. Everything started to roll once we crossed the final approach fix downward. So it worked. We just didn't have a TOD marker to tell us when to hit the VNAV button. So that was something new to me. I'll have to go back and look at that. What else? I could not understand why we went to Prague and the distance was 96 miles from KPNS when we were 10 miles away. Don't know. Did it affect our flight? Not the least. But it just doesn't give us much confidence of using that distance number right here. Estimated fuel on board. I don't know. We should be doing time and fuel checks along the way, which would help. What do we left off with 1240 of fuel on board. So we used a little over half our fuel. So we were supposed to have, when we took off, when we did, 2270. So that's what we had, and then we were supposed to land with 1032. We had 1240, so we had an extra 200 kilograms, extra 200 kilograms of fuel, another 200 kilos of fuel. I mean, that. So to get to our, if we couldn't land, right, we would have needed probably the last 3 numbers here. So it's 500, 409. Call this 900. That's another 2. That's 1,100 pounds with some time to spare, and so we had 1240. So that's, you know, could we shoot another approach here and give it a try, or, you know, do we need to, you know, I don't know if 140 kilograms is enough for us to go around and shoot another approach in here. So, you know, that's kind of where, you know, if we definitely had to go and hold and do a circuit on the hold, we'll definitely blow our extra. Then we just need to go right to our, we need to go right to our alternate. So anyway, just a little bit of what we would do given the weather. When we took off, it was 300 foot, and so 250 feet was for the RNAV. But we'll have to go back and look out, but we probably broke out around 800, or we saw it at 800. It's a huge disadvantage to do a reel. Like you could see, we didn't have any we didn't have any runway lights, runway approach lights, except for the reel. And the reel are the two blinking lights on the threshold, right? And so, you know, we didn't see the runway threshold until quite close. And so had we had some sort of runway approach lighting, that would have helped us out tremendously. So that was a lot of fun to be able to see that, you know, and just kind of have an appreciation for your arrival briefing and your approach briefing to understand what the runway lighting, what the approach lighting is going to look like. But anyway, all right, guys, it's been a lot of fun. We're going to get out of here. Thanks for joining us. Did we go ahead and clear our ACARs? Good. We finished our ACARs. And maybe next time we'll have something better than the default scenery at Pensacola. We looked at on the way here the FlightSim.to and the sim markets. So basically sim market has some really good ones, man, other than, you know, this default bomb shelter stuff. So not complaining, happy to have it. But anyway, and this is gate 11, so this looks to be about where we would come normally. So fun flight out to here. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. Until next time, clear skies and warm tailwinds. Buster, take it away.